Hello and welcome. It's the day. It's still the same day that we fit the lithium batteries actually, but new video obviously. Found some more jobs for Neil to do. Well, Neil found them himself, let's be honest. Neil from Urban Vanlife. Out of power again by the end of this year. I think this is a first for Travel Trolls TV.
What?
Me at this side and you at that side.
Yeah.
We don't normally do this, especially for you. Right, it's the morning after, and we think Neil's ill.
I think he's poorly. I
saw on Instagram he had swollen, you know, that dangly bit in his throat, and he didn't get to sleep till like 5:30, 6 in the morning, so I don't think we're going to get anything done today. I just hope he's okay, because we haven't seen anything of him.
Him.
But we've got some thanks to give.
Yeah.
So, we would like to thank, well, 3 people have rejoined as family members.
Oh, thank you.
Which are Mark Burns.
Thank you, Mark.
David Gunn.
Thank you, David.
And Claire Sewell.
Thank you, Claire.
And we've also got a new one, Tish Tash.
Thank you, Tish Tash.
I hope that's your real name, Tish Tash. A few patrons to thank as well. Ron and Debbie Ackworth.
Thank you, Ron and Debbie.
Belle and Steve.
Thank you, Belle and Steve.
Paul in Berwick.
Thank you, Paul.
And Bonnie.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Very kind of you all. Thank you very much. Now, we have just put a new Patreon video up, especially for you guys and all the other patrons.
Yes.
Silver members and above, and all family members.
He was a bit late with it this week.
It was meant to go on Sunday.
Yes.
Just been busy. Showing Neil how to fit lithium batteries. So, yeah, I've just put that on this morning, so you can get over there and watch that now. If you want to become a family member or a patron, links are in the description, and you will get exclusive videos which won't be shown on this channel.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your support.
Thank you.
That noise is the diesel heater.
Yes.
Just getting warm. What would you like to say?
Just that we're 60 away from 30,000 subscribers. Ooh. So I'd like to ask for those that haven't subscribed to please subscribe and get us up to that number, because we've worked hard for it, haven't we?
We certainly have.
Yeah.
About 4.5 years we've been at it.
Yeah.
And we want 30,000. We were doing well, and then it's just stopped.
Yeah.
It's just so gradual over the last 6 months. We need to get up to 30,000, so please help us.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed. There's a little thing down there, or there. And ask your friends and family to subscribe to us, please. Let's get us up to 30,000.
And then maybe we can have a party for our 30,000.
Oh yeah, let's have a party. We'll have a live 30,000th party.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah. Neil's feeling a bit better. So the jobs continue, So all we have to do now is Neil is going to lift the van up, and I'm going to pull a tyre off. And then I'm going to find
Dan's
pads.
changing the brakes pads.
I am, because he needs to learn these things. So all you have to do is lift the van up. He's using a machine. You can do it by hand if you like, but if you're a Neil, just
I'll
use
take it
one
out
of
and
them.
you can lift it up.
No, you're right. You carry on. You're halfway there now. So the idea is lift the van up, take the wheelie thing off, and then in the wheelie thing, or behind the wheelie thing, or somewhere around the wheelie thing, there is some pads. Oh, he's just broke it. There's some pads. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to see which pads they are, order some new ones, get some new ones, and put some new ones on. It's easy.
Right, buddy, got something for you.
Yeah, go on. Thank you.
Put that under
very
the main strengthening point of the van.
Trophy.
No, it's got to go under the van, on the main weight point of the vehicle.
Yeah, sorted.
No.
What's next? So Neil's being a bit fussy. He's got this orangey thing and he's trying to put it in a certain place, just to be a perfectionist. It will fine where I just put it over here, but he wants it over there. Just to answer a couple of comments from us video last night when we fit the SOC lithium batteries. The first question was, where did Neil get his Star Wars hat from? He got it from a tip about a mile that way. He found it on the tip. Second question, what was the other one? That was it. Neil must be on lithium power to be able to put up with you, Dan.
No. What? No, it's a mixture of codeine and several other sorts of
drugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of morphine in there. There's some benzodiazepine, and you know.
Yeah, I did say we're poorly, didn't I? It's, you know, that lump coming down.
Your uvula.
His uvula. It were all swollen because he was shouting at me all yesterday.
I wouldn't shout. I'd just sound something big and heavy.
Ow!
Oh, sorry.
He actually hit me then. So this thing here is called Robert. Some people call it Jack. And you put a bit of wood on top and then just go like that and it lifts the van up. Something like that.
Right, so the first thing you need to do is you need to take your wheel off the van.
Yep. You've done that correctly, haven't you?
It's all safe. You've got an axle stand underneath there.
Sorted.
You need to undo your nuts first, though. Yeah.
Have you done it high enough?
Yeah, that's. You need to take them off first, mate.
Well, why did you tell me to take wheel off if it won't come off?
Well.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, I need a spanner then, don't I?
Yeah. Have you not got one?
I've got a screwdriver, one of them cross-headed ones.
Let me go and get you one.
Just waiting for Neil, I don't know what he's up to. But I'm just going to try and explain how a car works. I'm not entirely sure, but this is my guess. Can you see behind the tyre there, there's a little black pipe? I'm guessing the diesel goes through there, into the tyre, fills it up and makes it turn around. And that's how cars move. I think the main problem is we need some things to go over here, and Neil's having to go and get some, and I'll show you why. Because although I have got some, they're in there, and Neil's made me reverse, and I can't open the door. Can you see how much room we've got on this driveway? You know, I just can't believe I managed to actually get it in here. Subscribe. Fake. So let this be a lesson to you. Before you start a job, always make sure you've got the correct tools at hand before you start the job. The problem being, Neil has got his 18s and his 22s, but this is a size 20. And he can't find a 20, and mine are in a big black box in that bottom corner of the boot. The boot is full of bikes and things. I just can't get to it. And we can't pull the van out now because we're jacked up. Sounds like we might have a puncture as well. Can you hear it? We'll sort it, we'll sort it. So Neil had been gone for 15 minutes and I thought, oh, poor guy, he's trying to find this size 20 and he can't find it anywhere. I'm stood here like a lemon, freezing, and he comes back with a cup of tea. He wasn't even looking for it, he was getting himself a cup of tea while I was stood here freezing my nuts off. Well, if I was freezing them off, I wouldn't need a size 20, would I? Anyway, he's gone to look for a size 20 now. Neil found this which will fit on. He's put it on the end of this glue gun for some reason, what says oil on it, and it's not working. He says we need a something bar. He can't find his own and he's panicking a bit because if he ever gets a flat tyre he's going to need it. So I've managed to get in the boot, I've climbed over and I've got the box out, and this is the box. And I am guessing this is what he's after. Dan to the rescue.
You're standing there doing all this. Get the wheel off. Come on. You're driving around with illegal brakes.
crack on. Oh, stop smite, will you help? Right, so Brainiac over here, Brainiac Neil, it says jump on it, jump on it. So I jumped on it and I've bent it.
Great bit of German engineering, that. You know what I mean? If it was built in Britain, stand on them.
I'll tell you what, I've been to Quick Fit and places like that, I've never seen them jump on it.
Yeah, but they charge you money to do jobs.
Yeah, how much is a new one of them?
About £5. Well, if you get a proper one, if you get a Heimer one, you got £75 for a piece of cheese.
So this is what I'm doing. Neil's holding it and I'm standing on there and putting my weight on it. Because Neil's got too much weight for him to do it. And I've got just the right amount. I'm getting really good at this nut unscrewing thing. I've done about 5. Oh. Yeah, what we had to do is actually lower it so the tyre didn't go around. So Neil shouldn't have actually lifted it in the first place, but he did. Right, that's it. He's broken my wheel, look. He's broken my wheel. He just kicked it and it all fell to bits. So, you broke it. I'm going to swap them with them. With these tyres over here.
Won't fit.
They will fit. We'll make them fit, Neil. Oh, he's throwing things at me now. So that is your problem.
Well, now that in there is your problem. I mean, your discs are not the greatest, but you've only got about 4mm of air.
Okay.
Not good.
4mm of sticky pads is not enough for your brakes, so we're going to replace them. We're going to get them off. We've got a big book of brake pads. You know, whoever sat down who was that bored and thought, you know what, I'm going to get a book and I'm going to put every brake pad in the world in this book. It's about as thick as Neil. It's really thick. And we're going to have to match it up with the exact one to find out which it is. Has it not got a part number on it?
No, because it's a stupid Heimer. Right, so the next job, we're going to hand it over to Dan. Can you go under your bonnet and take the cap off? Yeah? You listen?
Yeah.
You need to take the cap off the brake fluid reservoir. Okay?
Yeah.
So, that's your job.
You don't think I can do it, do you?
No.
Just come with me a moment. If that, could you just put my stick up there, please, Neil? It's there, look. You don't know where the stick is, bless him. It's there, look. Yeah, just hold that up for me. There you go. Thank you very much. And what am I doing exact? What cap?
I've just told you.
Yeah, but I can't remember what you said.
Well, what are we doing?
We're taking wheels off and changing wheel bits.
Brakes?
Brakes. We're doing brakes, Neil.
There's your giveaway.
So you want me to take a cap off a brake?
The brake.
You don't think I can do it, do you? Well, that's needs filling up.
Dramatically.
That's got an oil can on it.
Yeah.
That's got a steering wheel on it. That's got a windscreen wiper on it.
Yeah.
And that hasn't really got out on it, so I'm guessing it's that one. So I'm going to take that off, just like...
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do that?
No.
Well, that's why I'm here, you see, to guide you properly. All right, clever clogs, where's the brake one?
Just checking.
It is that one. It is that one. He knows I'm right. He knows I'm right. I'm right, aren't I? I'm right, aren't I?
So what happens is, when we take the calipers off, we need to push the pistons back into the calipers when you're pushing the pistons back into the calipers, the brake fluid needs to go somewhere. If you don't take your top off that, the pressure won't allow you to push the brake calipers back. So you take the pressure off that by undoing the cap, and then the brake fluid can rise back into it. And then when you put your new brake calipers in, you don't need to bleed them or nothing like that. You can't do it without undoing that.
He's talking absolute trash, just ignore him. We're changing brake pads. It's not to do with under engine. Just crack on. He's trying everything he possibly can to get out of doing brake pads. Just do brake. Leave me alone. Get off me. Right, I ran out of battery, but I'm back now. Sorted. All I can hear is banging. What are you doing to me, Van?
Whacking it. He's
just got an hammer and he's banging on here. I don't know what he's doing. Don't know why he's doing it. Could do with a bit of a polish under here, Neil, while you're at it. Not cheap, these motorhomes, you know. Take care of them.
Not built well, are they?
They're not built well?
No.
They're idiot-proof.
Don't know, you've crashed it loads of times.
You can't get in it.
Right, you take your caliper off.
I'm not touching my caliper, I'm just after brake pad.
Well,
You're not listening to me.
Off to change the brake pads.
No, I don't. I can see brake pad, it's in middle there, just pull it out. He's really done it now. The entire front of the wheel's just fallen off. All this lot. And it's heavy, it's just completely snapped in half.
Look at that.
Yeah?
Terrible.
So, is it? I'd say that's good braking over many years myself.
That is disgusting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just needs a wipe.
Oh. Right. Now go in the book and match them up.
Alright, sorted. So, this is my pistons apparently, right? And the warning light on the brakes keeps coming on because of this. That's a bit faulty. Right. So there's no wrong with brake pads. Put them back on and just replace that.
That's meant to be attached to the brake, right?
Yeah,
in there.
come off.
But you've worn them down that much.
Yeah.
That it's broke off.
Well, just solder that back on then. There's no wrong with that. We had an MOT in September, Neil. I know what I'm talking about.
Where did you go for it?
I went to the best MOT service dealer in the world.
Well, ran by Charlton and the Wheelies.
I don't know who ran it. But it did a really good job because it didn't cost me much. Yeah, so just for those of you who don't know anything about underneath wheels, that is a brake pad. That is a brake disc. That is a pair of pistons. That's a caliper somewhere, and that is a wheel arch.
Huh.
Shut up, you. So what I'm doing now is I'm widening the caliper to fit in a much thicker brake pad. Because although as I say, there's nothing wrong with the old ones, it was the wire. Neil doesn't know how to solder, so we can't solder it back onto the old brake pads. So we are going to get some new ones, and we're widening the calipers.
It's at this point where Dan should be looking at the book to find the calipers, because if he can't get them for a few days, he's stuck. But no, he's messing around.
Why would I look in the book for the calipers when I'm not replacing the calipers, Neil? Did you mean the brake pads? Speechless because he was wrong. So the bit he's actually playing with at the moment, that's the inner caliper. And he's tightening it so that the piston goes back to fit in the brake
Oh, you can see it there.
pads. It's going in, you can see it going in, yeah. Like that one's fully in now, ready. Just doing that one. That's the outer caliper down the side there. That's where your diesel comes in, this black pipe here, into the back of the tyre, into the tyres to make your wheels go around. So this is the book. It must have 1,000 brake pads in there.
And the rest.
And the rest.
It's got nearly 1,000 pages.
1,000 pages just brake pads. And are they to size? No, they're not, are they?
No, we're looking for that shape, because Heimer won't give you the actual specifications of the vehicle, and Euro Car Parts won't get the specifications off the chassis number or the vehicle registration. We've got to actually source and look down the actual part ourselves by matching it up to the outright picture.
But you're missing the obvious, Neil. It does say on this side, page 72.
Well, we're on page 214, and that kind of looks like ours, doesn't it?
Yeah, that'll do. We'll get them.
Nah. No.
Just get any, Neil. Just get cheapest. I'll make them fit. So now we are off to see if we can get some brake pads and finish this job off. If you want to see what happens, you will have to come back tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. It's been a hectic, busy couple of days, and it's definitely worth it. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.